guys, Autumn here today to do my November weekly wrap-up, week number 4. Sorry I didn't post this yesterday. I had a really bad headache. Yes, I read 11 books in the last week. So let's just get started. A lot of them were Alexa Riley books, so they were quick. So the first one I read was Snow and Mistletoe by Alexa Riley. This follows Noelle and Alex. And if I remember correctly, is this the audiobook one? Yes. So, Noelle is a audiobook narrator, and her boss is Alex, and he really loves listening to her voice. And Noelle is a bit in love with Alex, and Alex is like hidden. So one day she decides to go find him, and then there's a really bad storm, and they get locked in Alex's home. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. It's really cute. Instant love, alpha. If you're not a fan of that, I don't think you'll like Alexa Riley, but I do. And then I read Stealing Christmas. So this follows Christmas and Nicholas. So Christmas is she helps at the mall setting up for Christmas and stuff, and Nicholas owns the mall, and one day he sees her and he decides to throw a party, and he invites Christmas, and it's their story. 4 out of 5 stars. Then I read His Pumpkin Pie, and this is their newest release, and this came out on the 12th of November. This follows Pumpkin and Miller. This is a Thanksgiving book. I'm giving this 4 out of 5 stars. So this follows Pumpkin, who on the way home for Thanksgiving, she meets a Russian named Miller, and he saves her from a drunk guy, and it's their story. And then I read another Thanksgiving book, which is Thankful for Her. This follows Autumn and Hunter. They are step-siblings, but they've never actually met. They meet, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars, and I really enjoyed it. Then I read Home for Christmas, which is the second book in that Thankful series. So this follows Holly and Vance. This is a second chance romance, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I don't want to tell you too much because it is a little bit of a spoiler, so but I really enjoyed this. No. Then I read Hungry for More, which is another Thanksgiving novella. This follows Sage and Jensen. Sage lives with her brother, and one day her brother's co-worker / best friend comes and stays with them because he has no family, and it's their story. I give this 4 out of 5 stars. Then I read Naughty or Nice, which is Brian and Claudia's story, and Brian is Sage's brother, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars too. And then those are all of the Kindle books I read. Now onto the physical books I read was Move the Stars by Jessica Hawkins. This is book 3 in the Something in the Way series. I listened to this on audio. This follows Lake and Manning. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, and this also met the challenge for the Taylor Swift Playlist-a-thon for sorry, I'm looking. What is this one across? Oh, Starlight, which is to read a 5-star prediction. So I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I don't want to tell you too much about it because, again, it's the 3rd book, but it just follows, what's her face? Sorry. Lake, who is now in New York, and this takes place in a few years, but it starts in 1999, and it takes place over a few years. I really enjoyed it, 5 out of 5 stars. And then I read Lake plus Manning, which is the 4th and final book in the Something in the Way series. I listened to this on audio, gave this 5 out of 5 stars. And this met the challenge for Hey Stephen, which is to read a book with a name in the title. Also, The Last Timer, which is to read the final book in a series you haven't finished. And yeah, so I really enjoyed this. Again, I'm not going to tell you too much about it because it's the 4th book, but I really enjoyed it. And then I read Sex Material by Victoria Ashley. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I have a reading vlog, which I will post, and you can hear more about my thoughts in this one. It is a 24-hour readathon. But this follows Cami and Jensen, and it's a landlord series. So, yes, 4 out of 5 stars. I listened to this on audio from Scribd, and this is a Romance for Vail book box. And then finally, I read Blue Bayou by Jiffy Kate. This is the first book by this author that I've read. Also, in that 24-hour reading vlog, you'll see me reading this. This follows I think it's Chorus and Maverick. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars, and it's also a Romance for Vail book, and I listened to this on audio. And yeah, this follows, this takes place in New Orleans, and Carlos, I'm sorry, is a hotel manager, and Maverick comes and stays, and it's their story. And those are all the books I read. I read a total of 21 books in the month, and my total for the year so far is 282 books, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. And yeah, what are some books you read in the month of November? And I'll see you guys later. Bye.